The Shadhili Sufi order, which you've all heard about a little bit already, it was born in Morocco, but it was actually nurtured on Andalusi soil. The second student in the lineage of the Shadhili tariqa was Abul Abbas al-Mursi, who was from Murcia also, the same as Ibn Arabi. And they often use, teachers from this path, like many other Sufis, they frequently use natural imagery to convey esoteric principles. Based on the perspective that all created things are ayat, they're all signs, they all point back to a divine reality, in the same way as that a verse of Quran is an ayah. Again, going back to what we were talking about last time, if you look at nature as a book of Allah, well, the Quran is principally a recitation. It's meant to be heard. It's meant to be participated in and recited. And so an ayah is something to... It's a verse of, of a poem, in a sense. He was also a poet, not surprisingly. He likened, in one poem, the spirit to an olive tree. And he says this, an olive tree... The spirit is an olive tree whose oil is light to those who partake of it. It holds forth its guidance to all the universe. All is you, in a sense that is evident for all to receive. Yet the light is obscured as water is concealed in milk. I love that image. You don't think of water being in milk, do you? And one of the best-loved Sufi poets of Al-Andalus was Abul Hasan al-Shushtari, who was also from Wadix. And he wrote these really love-drunk poems. And they're suffused with a sense of completely abandoning his individual identity and being immersed in a universal divine identity. So he had several poems that were described as monastery poems, because he wrote them in a monastery. And he says this, "Perplexed, many a man becomes confused in the enormity of the wave, in the ebb and flow, not comprehending its meaning. When he joins together what divides, they will travel on the ship of reverence which approaches landfall. Didn't you see the flash of selfness you felt in the midst of composing poetry? You are me, for you are me, but you are you, the one who says I." So it's quite out there, but very similar again to what Ibn Arabi was writing.